Welcome back to Xpose. Now, it's good to be bold when it comes to your brows, but if your beauty budget is running low, then Trina's selfie tips are just the trick.
This is that ice cold Michelle fight for that white gold.
Trina, it's all about the brows today, but it's how to do it yourself at home.
Exactly, I know how to do it. I love getting my brows done in a salon, but it's actually really easy to do them at home as well. There's great products you can use. And the first thing I would say is put down those bloody tweezers, because there's nothing more aging than skinny eyebrows. Thicker, fuller eyebrows are so important, because do you know what? You actually use your eyebrows for about 70% of your facial expressions. Who knew? Especially me. So first up, you want to get your brows tinted, because, you know, they look much better if they're glossy and tinted. Eyelure are fantastic. They have a permanent tint. You mix it up with the little sachets. Do a patch test beforehand, but my top tip is to use some Vaseline, you know, if you don't want to get it all over your skin.
Do you know what gets rid of it?
Yeah.
Cigarette ash.
I've done it. I swear. I've got
cigarette ash on, like if you have colour on your head there, and just dab a bit and it goes.
Absolutely. Who knew? So that's your colour sorted out. Then you want to shape them. So it's important to do the colour first, because you can't wax. You can't do it the other way around.
Okay.
So I love the Veet. I've used this before. You've seen me with it, because it's so easy. You just pop it into some boiling water, heat it up, and it's really precise, so that you can do the shaping that you want. And it comes with these little pads so that you can pull them off, and then you have the cream on the other side. It's like having a little therapist in your bathroom doing this. It's so quick and easy. And then if you want to do your shape, again, eyelure, do these great stencils. You basically just put them on like this.
I think these are great help.
Aren't they? Because you put them on like that, and then you just twirl them over to the other side. So if you want a high arch, a full arch, a medium arch, a slim arch, so easy to use. And my top tip with this is, when you're doing it and you want it to be a particular shape.
Okay, here, you off your eye. Okay, hold on.
So you put it there. Go and get a pencil, a coloured pencil, a white pencil, and just fill them in that colour. Okay. Can you see? So that when you take it off, then you can see where you don't want to pluck.
Okay.
Do you get me? And so then there's some great brow palettes all around the place. But this one from NYC.
And it's cheap and it's everywhere.
It's everywhere. It's so clever, because it has, normally the little implements you get are awful, but this little tweezers is actually great. It's tiny, fits in your handbag. You have the wax on one side and the powder on the other side. And it's just great. The little brush is really good for like a little cheapy one. Like, it's got really good kind of texture. But then the most important thing is maintenance.
Yeah.
And I am bloody addicted to this stupid
I know, you've had me on it as well.
We have just been plucking hairs we never knew existed on our faces, up our noses, out our ears.
Speak for yourself, love.
This is from Shivata. It's a little magnified mirror. But get yourself these. You will be addicted.
That tweezers is unreal.
It's unbelievable. Shivata in Harvey Nichols. So you will have beautiful eyebrows. You will give Cara Delevingne a run for her money if you just use all this. Forget going to the salon. Another episode of Trina's Selfies.
Thank you very much, Trina McCarthy.
Welcome.
Come show me, come on, dance, jump on it. If you've sunset and flown it.
Getting rid of my monobrow now is Trina herself. Always helpful, thank you.
I am obsessed with doing my eyebrows, especially since I got that mirror.
Now, you shouldn't have shown me this. This mirror that Trina's just handed me. Forget about the hairs on your face, it's the wrinkles.
Hey, I didn't know I had so many black hairs coming out of my nose. What are you talking about? I don't know how my boyfriend kisses me, but I don't tickle him all the time with the hair. Seriously, I started plucking the hairs out of my... That mirror is unbelievable. And the precision tweezers as well. Actually, Glenda, wherever you are, I can't find them, so I think she must have run off with them, exactly.
So what else do you have today?
But you know what, a top tip, I never said this in the piece, is how do you measure? How do you know where to pluck from, you know? So if you just get any sort of a pencil, this is a little brush, you put it up against the side of your nose, and then you want to pluck anywhere that's in there. And then you bring it out to the side, and so that's where you stop, you know, you go down as far as there, and then just hold it over your pupil, and that's where you put the arch, because everyone wants, you know, a high arch and a full brow, because Cara Delevingne invented the eyebrow, didn't she? Because
we never had them.
We never had eyebrows before she came. Who knew you needed really good eyebrows? Because, you know, it's all these, you know, brands then are just pushing brow kits all the time. But you know why brows are really popular? Because they make such a difference. Yeah. You know, it's like a facelift. Yeah. And you can do it in 15 minutes if you have all the right stuff at home.
Speaking of which.
Yeah. So you know who are great all together? Eyelure, who were kind of...
I don't know that much about this brand. Tell me about them.
Eyelure actually were developed, there were two brothers together back in 1967, do you like that? I've done my homework. And they kind of created the modern eyelash, or false eyelash. And so now, because brows are so popular, they have developed a whole new range for brows. So they have great little things like a nourishing oil that you rub in. Look at that with a little roller ball.
For your, if your eyebrows are thin.
Yeah, so what that does is it just kind of gets the blood flowing. That's what will make the hair grow. So that's great. Then they have, if you've got wiry eyebrows, my sister Anna has a problem with bushy eyebrows. She's going to kill me for saying that.
Name and shame.
But you can bush through and, you know, it'll just push them upwards and it'll just, you know, stop them. Some people have so much hair that it goes all over the place.
That's a good one.
If you have no hair at all, the only product, there's lots of kind of brow serums out there. The only one I find that actually works is Revita from Harvey Nichols.
So this will actually stimulate new hair growth?
So it's great for if somebody has, you know, perhaps had chemotherapy or perhaps they overplucked, you know, which was the trend back in the day. And this is the only one that actually makes a difference. It was developed by an ophthalmologist. I said it correctly.
Pronunciation.
Thank you. That word is bigger than eyebrow. And he developed it for his wife, who had been very ill and had lost her eyebrows. And you can also get an eyelash serum as well. It's really, really good one. A little bit expensive.
It wouldn't sting if you're using it on your eyes for
because
eyelashes?
No, not at all.
Perfect.
There's a separate one for eyelashes and then there's this one for your brow.
Good.
And then again, back to Eyelure, they have fabulous, you know, the way it's all about then filling in if you have a few gaps or anything like this. This is a great little one. It's like a pen.
It's a good natural colour.
It really is, and it's so light. It puts great colour. But one of my favourite products is this one from, I've had it on before, from Armani. It's basically a brow. You can put it in your brows to fill in your brows. You can also put it in your little grey hairs, which you will only notice when you have this bloody mirror. Exactly. And you can also brush through with the brush that you can buy as well. And you can use it as an eyeshadow. So I love my multi-purpose products, and that one is a really good one as well.
My favourite thing about eyebrows is that they are sisters, not twins.
Yes, I remember saying that years ago. Everyone had stolen that.
Said it first.
Yeah, exactly. Twins, not sisters. Exactly. Have you noticed your eyebrows have been growing more since you've been pregnant?
No, thank God. I haven't noticed the hair in my head, but definitely not anywhere else.
Oh, even my eyebrows have started growing as well, I've noticed. Well, since I got that mirror. I've noticed everything is growing everywhere.
What's the big no-no then when it comes to eyebrows? Is it still overplucking now? That's just...
Oh, yeah. Overplucking is it's the most aging thing you can do to your eyebrows, because eyebrows will frame your eyes. And it's like a mini facelift when you have nice, full, healthy-looking eyebrows.
Fabulous. Thank you so much, Trina, for joining us this week. We shall see you next week for more selfies. But right now, he made his name on the small screen for his role in classic comedy, Men Behaving Badly. And now Martin Clunes is hitting the big screen and embracing his festive side in